Live. Welcome back to Talk Talk Live, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed, on Caravana Week Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed, I decided to get on here and stream on this, the busiest party week of the year. As always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me here on Talk Talk Live, live on IG and YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. And so we go. Yeah, it's as you may or may not know if you're not from out of town. This is Toronto Caribbean Carnival Week, aka Caravana Weekend, Caravana Week, which is the biggest cultural festival in North America, right here in the city of the sixth. That is the city of Toronto, ladies and gentlemen. So it's the 50th anniversary. 50th anniversary of Caravana and 20th anniversary of my band, the Toronto Revelers. Shout out to Toronto Revelers and the band leader Jamal McGlure doing his thing, ladies and gentlemen. This is probably my 12th or 13th year of participating with Toronto Revelers. Do love participating with them, and yeah, it's going to be another year. Got my costume yesterday, and I'm ready to go. I just need my hair shaved. I got my tickets all clamped up for the weekend, except for one day. And the Bandit, I'm reaching out to you. I'm coming to see you in just a bit, but yeah, thank you very much for joining me here on Talk Talk Live, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, subscribe, comment on the road to 1,000 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to get on with this right now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. I thought I'd throw out one show. Let me out there just to make sure that we are good to go. Yes, we are good to go. I throw out one show looking for the emojis, ladies and gentlemen. So let me see those in just a bit. But yeah, we are going to talk about the one and only Brittany Renner. Listen, I have done about 3 or 4 shows on this woman. This woman can't help but crash out. She's done it on many shows, including with the likes of the now infamous Andrew Tate, the Fresh and Fit podcast. She's done it on No Jumper podcast. She's done it on. She's had her interview with Kevin Samuels. She's had her interview with uh, with a few other people, ladies and gentlemen, and she's around, out and about, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, it's crazy out there. It's literally crazy how this girl just keeps demeaning and debasing herself by any means necessary in order to get more money than in order to get some sort of money to pay for her child support, of which she gets $6,000 a month. Is crazy. But again, the problem is not with her; it lies with her children and the amount of therapy they'll have to do within the next, I would say, 10 to 12 years for their mother's misgivings, for which she is paying for right now. And none is more prominent. Well, there are a few highlights along the way of Brittany Renner embarrassing herself and letting everybody know how many how should I say, zucchinis she's had ingested and well, inserted into herself, ladies and gentlemen, to put it lightly and bluntly. But yeah, this is another one of those highlights, ladies and gentlemen. It's definitely one of those highlights. But shout out to you here on Talk Talk Live, live on IG, YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I thought I'd take a day off from my Caravana Week festivities to get into this, because this hit the press yesterday, and I said, no, I got to get a show out. So I said, you know what, I'm going to do a show. We're going to get it out tonight, and we're doing it. We're doing it right now. So let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. And this all stems from her kickstream. Here's the thing about Brittany Renner right now. She's desperate for money. She had a podcast that went belly up, and now she's into the screaming game. Anything to keep her name out there, because Lord knows she's had her time with different men. Thank you very much to Lana BK for that. Shout out Lana BK and the emojis. And yeah, yeah, she's been with many men in sports and entertainment, including PJ Washington and including Kevin Gates, with whom she was besotted for a little bit while. She went on to every religion. She was Christian, and then she went Muslim, and now she's just tore up from the floor up, if you ask me. But and no further sign of that than this right here from here. Let me go back for a second. There is a bit of a feud. Oh, well, a bit of a disagreement. No, I don't think, dispute. let's say that a dispute between Myron Gaines and the one and only infamous Brittany Renner, in which Myron predicted her downfall over the years. And now, if you want to see that, there it's all over social media. So quite simply, just look it up. And she just and in the past, she has confessed to the fact that yes, indeed, she is a crash out. Yes, indeed, she is one who dropped the ball when she had a man of certain means and stature in her hands, and she just couldn't shut the hell up and be a wife and be a mother. But so she had to be outside. She always had to be outside, and to that, she lost said man who just signed. I'm talking about PJ Washington here, and he signed a 90 million plus contract with the Dallas Mavericks. So he's in the money, and well, she's just getting child support. Where if she just kept her mouth shut, she could have been in the money herself. But well, she just doesn't leave well enough alone. Lord knows she has some sort of ADHD problem, and it just gets her into the weirdest and well, silliest of conundrums and disputes and corners, ladies and gentlemen, corners of the universe, corners of the internet, and such corner of the internet is indeed the Kick streaming platform, and she's been streaming here for a good minute, and well, basically she's been telling her life story on there and letting her know her misgivings, including the one where well, she recounts the fact that Myron Gaines predicted her future, and lo and behold, it happened. Myron Gaines is on a roll here, ladies and gentlemen, from Kamala Harris to Akash Singh. And now we have Brittany Renner, in which he predicted all of their downfalls, and Lord knows, here they are. And people don't want to listen to him as well. So, oh, nice emojis there, Lana. But thank you very much. Yes, I know golf, 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 golf. Yes, indeed. But yeah, so they've had this little dispute, Brittany Renner and Myron Gaines. They've had this little dispute back and forth over the last few weeks, and it reached a head just yesterday, quite simply. And Myron Gaines couldn't help but get on the air and talk about it. And I thought, yeah, this is right up talk live streak right here into until in the ways in which modern women have embarrassed themselves over days, weeks, months, and years, to a point where now their children will have to bear the brunt of their misgivings. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on to the Ubius Tubius, and we are on Myron Gaines' channel. So we are going to see how he breaks down this embarrassing, and I do mean embarrassing, piece of footage from her streaming channel, her Kick streaming channel, that is Brittany Renner, and how she literally will. Well, if her kids don't need therapy, then they do now. If PJ Washington doesn't realize that he made a mistake impregnating this woman, he does now, and all the power to him. Hopefully, he's in a new marriage and enjoying life as it is. But again, his misgivings will be repeated ad litem on channel and for years to come. And this is the woman who's going to do it. So let's get into this here with the one and only Myron Gaines. Thank you very much for joining me here on Talk Live. Let's get into this video from the one and only fresh and fit man himself, Myron Gaines. Let's get into this on his channel. This was on his Kickstream channel as well, but he did broadcast this on YouTube. Let's get into it.
The stigma against you is that you're a dumb whore that uses men for status and money. So now that you have a platform to stream on, what do? You continue to confirm the fucking stereotype about you by being a dumb whore. In fucking credible. In fucking credible. If people were saying, yo, Myron, you're dumb, right? You're dumb. And then I get on stream and I drool the entire stream, well then guess what? I confirm that I'm dumb. Okay? Or I get on here and say a bunch of retarded shit that you guys are able to independently verify that I'm lying. Then guess what? I'm dumb. Right? But I can't sit there and get mad at motherfuckers for saying that I'm dumb when I get on stream every day and prove that I'm dumb. Brittany Renner is known for being a fucking thought that's a cloud chaser. And instead of getting on stream and like reading a book or something, or like using her brain, what does she do? She does this shit. bruh.
Ladies and gentlemen, no truer words have been said. She literally lives up to her own prophecy. How this man could predict that this would be her downfall, and she just goes out there and grabs her ass and in order to gain attention and adulation and streamers and subscriptions so that she can live a life in which she's the main character. Unfreaking believable. She can't sit her ass down, mind her own kids. No, she is clearly a crash out. That's why we call her Tiger Woods. But more of that to come later, ladies and gentlemen. More of that to come later because this woman cannot sit still. She cannot be a mother. She cannot be in anonymity. She needs this. She craves the spotlight. She needs to embarrass her children all the more for years to come. And you know what? Oh, I tell you what. Kevin said it right, and Kevin did interview this woman, as already stated. You go down and look to go up in cooperation. Why would you want this woman as lover, friend, whatever, when she's here to embarrass not only herself, but her progeny as well? Let's continue.
Like, what the fuck is going on, man? See, do you guys see what I mean now when I say, like, we need to take women's rights away? Like, bro. Like, I am convinced, I am fucking convinced at this point that, like, 80% of women need to have their rights taken away. Okay? 80% of females need to have their rights taken away, bro. I'm dead ass.
Drastic, but in this case, argument could be made. Let's go.
Yes. Okay? I'm not going to be a fucking dickhead and be like, oh, yo, it's all of them. No, that's just low IQ. That's low IQ and stupid. But, bro, like 80% at least. Like 80% at least.
Shout out to Real
can't
Pussy
vote,
Bruce.
can't fucking, can't drive. They need to have a male with them at all times or have like a man over them to protect them from themselves. Like, bro, what is this? What is this?
What is this indeed? Listen, if you want to see the video, I'm live on YouTube. You can check it out there. But again, shout out to my Instagram people too. Let's go.
It's so obvious that this bitch like doesn't have like a manager or like a someone to help her strategize on her content. Like she's just waking up and like winging it. Like what are you doing, bruh? What are you doing? Like everyone is calling you a dumb whore. The worst thing you can do is get on the internet and continue to be a dumb whore and show your body off. Like, what are you doing?
Shout out Lana BK. What can you do? No, literally, it's when you live it up to prophecy, when you live up to what people say about you and people's opinions on you, listen, you're a crash out. You're a literal crash out. You are the crash test dummy. You are literally running into walls just for mirth and merriment. You are literally decided to yourself that your children's reputations and futures pale in comparison to your own needs, which is sad. It is instantly sad. This girl craves the spotlight and she'll do it by any means necessary, even if her children need therapy going forward. Let's continue.
Holy fuck. This is incredible. I was shocked. Yo, I was shocked. I was going on my newsfeed on Twitter and I saw this. I was like, yo, is this girl retarded? All right, man. Whatever. We'll just keep going.
They're still mad, y'all.
No. Trust me, niggas are not mad, bro. I'm disappointed. Okay? I am genuinely not mad. I am fucking disappointed at the lack of wherewithal, awareness, consciousness of what you're doing. Like, what are you doing?
And do the size match? Questionable. Let's continue.
What are you doing? You have like a fantastic redemption arc if you are not a dumb hoe that you can utilize to your advantage.
Hold on. We got a question here. Lana BK says, which came first? I would think that the poop came first and not the toilet, Lana. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the emojis. Let's continue.
Incredible, bro. Like, dude, I'm telling you, women are like their own worst enemies. They truly are. They're their own worst enemies. It's no wonder They didn't get rights until the 1960s.
Your best bitch on her best motherfucking day is not fucking with me.
Bruh. Yes, they are, bro. Like, yo, you're in Miami, bro. Like, I don't know if she's in Miami. I don't know where the fuck she lives. But, like, bro, in Miami, like, bro, you go to any jet, like, bro, there's a million of this girl, and they're fucking 10 years younger. What is she talking about, bro? She looks like she's somewhere in the fucking boonies. I don't know. You know? She got some fucking big-ass white 1980 socks, man. Like, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing?
What we're doing here is she's having her last string at notoriety and fame, ladies and gentlemen. That's what she's doing. I mean, she's literally embarrassing herself. She's literally swinging for the fences. She's literally throwing anything at the wall and seeing what sticks. It's stunning how this woman continues to lower her reputation, lower her standards, lower her, how should I say, lower her belief in people. Oh shoot, Lana BK said my mistake. That was in regards to my own daddy modifier, so it could have gone. Yeah, okay. We know that you love we know that you love Myron Gaines, my dear. We know that you're a fan. Thank you so much. Let's continue.
Like, bro, you're 34 years old, man. What are you doing? She's in Mississippi? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. In Mississippi, yeah, bro, it's the poorest, dumbest, and fattest state in America. Oh, congratulations. Like,
hold on. I got a question here. When is, shout out to real Brucey Bruce at Reach Scratches Party Sunday. If you want to reach with me and the homies, let me know. Okay, is that the Sunday night or Sunday day? Do let me know, really, Brucey Bruce. Do let me know. Is it Sunday night or Sunday day? Let's continue.
You're the smartest person in a special ed class. Come on, man.
At 34, bitch, at any age.
34, you cooked, bro.
Myron, I feel your pain with that. How is this? Let me tell you something. This is my woman. It's divorce. It's decree nice high. Listen. Just get as far away from this woman as possible. This is ridiculous. She embarrassing you with every living day. PJ Washington can't believe that he had a relationship with this woman. Oh my God, what a train wreck. His biggest blessing was getting far away from this woman. The only problem was he left with a scar, and that scar was they had a child together. And she is seek custody, Mr. Washington. Seek custody. This is not the activities of a sane woman. Let's continue. Oh, wait a second. I got an update here. It's from 3 to 8, and then there's some vinyl-only party from like 10 to 2. Okay, I am occupied from 3 to 8. Just saying I'm occupied from 3 to 8. But
yo, Chad, I'm at a loss for words, bro.
Yeah. Just a second. I am occupied for 3 to 8, but 10 to 2 may be an option, maybe an open idea. So if you're going to the 10 to 2, maybe something. But let me know which. And then there's some. So if it's 10 to 2, there is potential with that one. Let's continue.
I'm really at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words, bro. This is like, this is just retarded. It's like, all you're doing is like confirming what everyone says about you. You're a dumb whore that's talentless. What do? Shake your ass on the stream and say, but. Bro, you're 34 with a kid, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yep.
Like, yo, you dummy. You're pulled over on the side of the road, somewhere in fucking Mississippi, where everyone's fat and retarded and poor. You set up a camera in your fucking driver's seat. You put on the fucking tightest shorts that you could find, cellulite hanging out, talking about I don't do surgery, shaking your ass on camera, confirming the very stereotypes that you fucking get angry about niggas accusing you of. I don't know what to say. It's like I get mad. Like that's like literally like niggas call me a retard. Hey, Myron, you're retarded. I'm like, I'm not a retard. And then I get on stream and and I do that for like 3 hours. Then I get mad at niggas for calling me a retard.
Yeah, Myron is absolutely right. Listen, I think he's starting to feel sorry for Brittany Renner. Yeah, Bruce. Do message me. Yeah. Do message me about the plans for Sunday. But yeah, I really, I think he feels sorry for Brittany now. I think she is. There's some sort of therapy that she needs. There's some sort of mental imbalance that's going on here. Clearly, she's on one. Clearly, her dreams of that she had for herself in terms of cleaning a baller and grooming one. Let me say this again: she tried to groom PJ Washington. PJ Washington is younger than Brittany Renner. She went to college, went to all of his games, and tried to groom PJ Washington. Look it up, read it up. It's true, absolutely true. However, unfortunately, those dreams did not come true because she couldn't settle her ass down and be a mother. She wanted to be the main character. So out here she is outside in the Mississippi countryside, shaking her ass for a captive simp audience uh, that she's trying to garner more money for child support, even though she's earning $6,000 a month. $6,000 a month in child support this woman earns. It's stunning to this day, and we are here to witness the crash out. I love the crash out. Love to see the Brittany Renner crash out because she was warned time and time again. Please control yourself. Please get yourself in line. She had 4 or 5 successive high-profile relationships outside of the 20 odd or 30, 40, 50 odd entertainers and athletes that she may have laid down with or not, allegedly, unfortunately. But yeah, this woman's a crash out. You can see it. You will see it on her face in a bit. But yeah, not an example for the modern woman, I can assure you. Let's continue.
Incredible, bro. Like I'm telling, women live in another world. They live in another fucking planet, bro. They literally live in another fucking planet, man. I fucking blame Instagram. Y'all want to know why? Because let me tell you. Look, this is what it is. I give you guys a scenario, right? The functional equivalent to what this dumbass bitch is doing right now is me saying, yo, guys, I'm not a retard. Then I get on stream for 2 hours, right? Niggas call me a retard. But here we go. Hold on. Here's a switch. Here's a switch. But then I get a bunch of bad bitches that tell me, oh, sweetheart, you're not a retard. Don't worry about them. They're just haters. You're so handsome. You're so eloquent. You're so articulate. Meanwhile, I'm on my phone. Hey, wait, really? Hey. What am I going to do next stream? Am I going to go read a fucking book? Or am I going to come back and be a retarded nigga? What do you guys think? I'm probably going to come back.
Myron makes a very good point here in the sense that, listen, she's going to do whatever to pay the bills. So if she has to be a hoe online, she's going to be a hoe online. She's going to do it. That's the Brittany Renner way. She has no intelligence. She has no skills. She literally is here to try to be infamous. She's trying to be the next Kim Kardashian. At least Kim Kardashian, had a TV show and parlayed that into a very successful and lucrative business. However, Brittany Renner doesn't have that. Brittany Renner, all she can do is crash out and act like a thought. That's it. She's the crash out thought. You got it? She is indeed the crash out thought. That's what Brittany Renner is. So we are here to witness it, absolutely. But where does it lead you to? Because it's not going to lead you to a man. No man wants to be affiliated with you at all. She knows this. She knows she's going down and single him. She knows that no man wants to even. Most men want to stay clear of this woman because she will eventually embarrass them. She's embarrassed PJ Washington. She's embarrassed. Um, what's it now? The rapper that she was dating, and also she dated that Christian dude. She's dated every man. No one will want to be seen. Comment down below what who's the rapper that she dates here? Jesus. Hold on. This is gonna drive me nuts. Running in Omaha. Running in Omaha. What's it now? Kevin Gates. Bang. Got it. Kevin Gates. Embarrassed Kevin Gates. He doesn't want to be seen with her. She just can't leave well enough alone. She converts to Islam. She converts to Christianity. She converts to anything running under the sun to bring notoriety to her name. So she wants to be the absolute crash out. But there will come a day when her youth, beauty, and definitely fertility will go. And then what will she be? She'll be on the street. Well, she can't be on the street because Lord knows she had a child. That's the one quote unquote right thing she did because for the next 18 years the child will be covered. So she will have some semblance of a living. But it could have been a retirement plan. But she threw that away simply because she could not get it through her thick skull that in order to be a wife, in order to be a mother, you need to shut the fuck up and sit down and relax and mind your child. Sorry I had to put it in those terms, but we have been dealing with this woman long enough. And if modern women think that this is the person to see it as an example, you clearly are for the streets. It's as simple as that. You might as well just get on OnlyFans and do your business because there's no hope for you. There's literally no hope for you. You cannot have Brittany Renner as your role model, dear women, dear young women. Please, 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 please do not follow this example. But I know there will be many who do because there's nothing up here and all they have is down there. Let's continue. Oh, watch out. There you go.
That's women. That's women. Hey, you're a whore. No, I'm not. Get on stream the next day, shaking ass. Hey, whore. What does she do? Goes to her Instagram. Oh, no, don't worry, baby. You bad. You ain't a whore. I'll take you out. Oh, yeah. I'll marry you. Ah. No wonder these bitches are out of control. They live in another galaxy, bro. They live in another fucking galaxy. And you know what it is? It's the fucking smartphone. That's the problem. Because she does dumb hoe shit like this. Niggas like me say you're a dumb bitch. She goes right to her phone. Ah. Some fucking dumbass niggas in there. Oh, you bad. Don't worry about that nigga Myron. Don't worry about that nigga academics. I'm academic. Nigga didn't even graduate the 5th grade, by the way. Can't spell academic. Actually spells it with the K like act does. Trying to be like dead ass. You a baddie. Let me fly you out. Matter of fact, here's a cash app. And then niggas wonder why these bitches are so fucking insufferable, bro. Then they wonder why. That's why.
Indeed, that's why. The reason why Brittany Renner will always have hope is because there'll always be Sims to back her play. There'll always be Sims to give her to Cash App. There'll always be Sims who will wife her and treat her as the greatest thing since sliced bread. Knowing what you're walking into, but all for that P, you will go to any lengths, pay any price to be with this woman like Brittany Renner, even though she is an extreme crash out. This is the modern equivalent of an absolute crash test dummy. It's, she just can't seem to leave well enough alone. She just can't seem to sit still. She just wants to inundate the internet. But you know what? She could do that because any man will come in will come to her with a plan with some relative retirement plan. But the only thing is that she will not respect said man. If it was an average guy with $50,000 a year who would give all $50,000 to said woman, she wouldn't respect him. No, she wants the PJ Washingtons of the world, the Kevin Gates of the world, the guys who who are confident, intelligent, assertive, or and within who are ballers and shot callers. That's who she wants. So that's who she wants to be with because she wants to have that sort of celebrity fame and whatever. But men, you need not buy into this anymore. Leave her to the streets. Leave her to the relics. She's a dinosaur. Let her die out. We need to let women like these die out. You cannot be incentivizing these type of women because not only is it detrimental to your health, it's detrimental to your pocketbook. Plain and simple. How men give these girls incentives is beyond me. But if you want to be embarrassed, step right up. Let's go.
That's why, literally, I'm a retard. I get on stream, drool on stream for 2 hours. Then bad bitches tell me I'm handsome no matter what I do. I'm not a retard. I'm going to continue to be a retard. There's no negative reinforcement for bad female behavior. That is the problem. I'm going to say that again. There is not enough bad reinforcement for poor female behavior. That is the issue.
We used to have something called shame. We did. We used to have something called absolute shame for women who stepped out of line, had kids outside of wedlock, were prostituted themselves. There used to be a thing called shame. And then we got social media. And then we got OnlyFans. And then we had corn. All the things that that empowered women through, okay, feminist movement, okay, all these things that empowered women that allowed them to market their thought, market it, uh, advertise it, be fluent out for it, and it's all stemming from the mobile phones, stemming from cell phones, stemming from social media on cell phones. Quite simply, ever since such things have increased, and Cash App's available, Venmo's available, OnlyFans available, Corn available, and literal Instagram, which is the biggest dating site in the world, is available, where these girls can go anywhere and everywhere in order to meet their needs and seek out fantasies. Women have had no shame. There is no shame with women these days. Absolutely none. None, none, none. And it's such a sad sight to see, especially and their poster child is Brittany Renner herself. She will thought it up to the hilt just for a bag. And you know what? There are bags waiting for her because there's a sucker born every minute, and those suckers are simps, and those simps are in abundance these days, ladies and gentlemen, because they aren't getting LAID simply because of the mobile phone and hypergamy on the part of women. There it is, simple as. And all these Sims giving these women women, they never respect these men. Never, ever, ever. You see it time and time again when these women meet their biggest contributors. They are disgusted. They're never respected. But again, Brittany will have these men in her DMs, and she'll take their money, but she'll never be with them, trying to find another man like a PJ Washington, like a Kevin Gates. But I think those times have passed because she's already embarrassed herself here. So no man is going to take her seriously. Let's go.
And we can blame the fucking smartphone for that bullshit. Because it used to be, hey, bitch, stop being a whore. Go to your room. She didn't have the fucking privilege of opening up a phone with a bunch of fucking losers from fucking Sri Lanka and Colombia and California and New York saying, you bad, I like you, no matter how much of a whore you are, I still like you. Let me send you $1,000 on the Cash App. They didn't have that bullshit.
Yep.
They just had their immediate vicinity of niggas telling them they're a whore and they're being stupid. And guess what? They had to stop. They had to stop doing that dumb shit. Bro, the smartphone is the biggest fucking cancer on earth. The smartphone is why women do dumb shit like this, bro. This is why. Yep. And they can never, ever, you can't tell them shit. You can't tell them shit. Because some fucking dumbass black nigga from Alabama somewhere named Aquarius is going to send her $1,000 in Cash App and say, you bad. Let me fly you out. She'll be like, Nope. But thank you for the money, though. Dumbass nigga, like you sent her $1,000 for nothing. Fucking retards, man.
Indeed, they are they are literal retards. How these men can operate in these systems and thinking these women are taking their money and giving them respect, love, respect, and well, uh, a cent of the P. In totality, it's not happening. It never will happen, and these women will keep taking advantage of these men, and that's why these women just keep thotting it up on streaming sites and platforms. Let's go.
You can see this shit and just start being thirsty. Bro, I see this in Miami every single fucking day. From girls like 10, 15 younger. This bitch 34, nigga. What are we doing? Look at her shaking her ass. Like, bro. This is cringe.
Unbelievable. Oh, my God.
And then you look like this. Talking about put me up against any other bitch. Bro! Nigga, what is it? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I never thought that Brittany Renner looked like this. No, let me say this. She's 34 now, so listen, the worry lines and wrinkles are starting to show. And it shows the power of sorcery. It shows the power of makeup, ladies and gentlemen. Makeup is sorcery. Sorcery is makeup. There's no doubt about that. A woman's saving grace is her makeup. And that the fact that she came out here without shows how much she's willing to be she's willing to do to be a crash out. Yeah, and get close-ups of her face. Oh my God. She's just like an average chick. She's an average chick now. She used to be an 8, solid 8. Now we're going to 6, guys. We're going to 6. We're going to 6 territory now. We're slowly decreasing. That number she's gonna soon have to buy her own drinks because no man wants to be around her, especially when she gets crazy. Because she's been on shows, especially with Charleston White, and literally crashing out, throwing drinks on him, and thinking that she's the cutest thing since sliced bread. But those days are gonna soon fade, and she tries that again. I tell you what, she ain't gonna like what comes back. Let's go.
No, what is this? Yo, you better just keep shaking your ass, bro, because this is tough. Yep. This is tough.
Yep.
What is going on here, nigga? Do I gotta fucking put the show on? I guess I do. Hold on. Bruh. Nigga.
She's playing Gargoyles from back in the day. Oh my God. I used to remember that show. It used to be a good show, actually. I love Gargoyles. Well, no, I did like Gargoyles. I like Batman, but I love Gargoyles too. Let's go. Nope.
Hey, what is going on? Bro. Yo, Mother Nature gives the gifts, Father Time takes it away.
Yep.
Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Chat? Do we got a winner chicken dinner? Yo. This is tough, bro. This is tough. This is tough, man. Bruh. Bro, bitches be looking like gargoyles. Talking shit, man.
Natural too, babe.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Show your ass. With a face like that? You know what, man? Now I see why she's showing her ass more. Oh my God, bro.
Because she has no other choice. Literally, she has no other choice. All she can depend on is her ass. That's when you know that, yeah, that she is literally gone over the deep end. She's literally on her last legs, literally and figuratively as well on her last legs, and there's nowhere else to go but to to crash out and to complain that her ex is not sending her enough child support. This is it. These are only means of income, ladies and gentlemen, including this kick stream. But again, she's trying to find another simple send her money, send her a cash app in order to sustain her lifestyle to which she is accustomed. Even though she wasn't really accustomed to it, she grew up. Oh, I think it was in Mississippi or Alabama or one of those places where she wasn't exactly very, very rich. She had looks, but she wasn't rich. But she didn't marry rich, especially during her peak times. And now, said retirement plans are slowly dwindling, especially as she crashed out like this. Yeah, the future is bleak. Let's go.
Well, you guys, you know what? I'll say this. She's acting like every other black girl now.
Hello, monkeys.
Oh, man.
Now she's acting like every other black chick. You know what I mean? Now she's no longer acting like a light skin. She's acting like every other black girl now.
That's the real
Okay, I don't exactly agree with that necessarily, but if the shoe fits, you know what I mean? Let's go.
gag, babe. I know that's why they're really mad.
Yeah, they're really mad. Bro, 1, 2, 3? Is that 3? Yo. She got that turkey neck, man. Yo, why is her face so fat, by the way, chat? She's holding like a lot of water on her face, bro. She probably drinks a lot.
Well, you saw the water bottles earlier in the video. She's drinking a lot, but I don't know. Well, she says she wanted to be a fitness influencer, but I don't think those. I think those days are far, far gone, ladies and gentlemen. Because yeah, I think older age is setting in, and if she doesn't correct her ways, then yeah, the face will get fuller. Let's go.
I think she drinks a lot, or she's like super stressed. Something wrong with her, bro. Bruh. She thinks this is a W.
They mad at
All right, we coming to the point where we're seeing. Well, the second reason why she is the new Tiger Woods, ladies and gentlemen, it's coming to it. It's coming to it in a second. Give it time. But when you see it, you can't unsee it. Let's go.
I won't lay on a table ready to die about.
That's tough, bro. You know what she look like right there?
Here it comes. Okay, here it comes. 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 Credit Myron Gaines here. Credit Myron Gaines. Big time on this one. Let's go.
Look like? She look like Tiger Woods when that nigga got caught with a DUI. When Tiger got caught cheating, that's what she looked like right there. She look like a Native American nigga that's about to see someone litter on the fucking grass, and that single tear is gonna go down their eye. You know? She looking at you.
Man.
You're sitting there like this. She looking at you. You like. She looking at you. Hey,
All right, something else.
don't do it. You like. Try, don't do it. Don't do it. She turned her back real quick. You look back at her. Single tear rolls down that fucking eye. Yeah, bro. This is tough, man. How you go from like getting inseminated by celebrities to looking like a celebrity that be inseminating everybody? That's crazy work, bro.
Oh man.
Shout out to Tiger Woods, man. Oh, man. Nigga.
Let me tell you this before I reveal this. Before this gets revealed, ladies and gentlemen, the resemblance is uncanny. I'll say that the resemblance between her and Tiger Woods, they must be found. The resemblance is uncanny. Myron, please reveal.
Ah, hold on, man. Bro, this Brittany right here, bro. She just, damn. This is tough. Yeah, man. That's tough.
Yep. Welcome to the complication, ladies and gentlemen. Tiger Woods and Brittany Renner from the same complication family, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man. Especially this picture right here down the bottom. Those two, they look like brother and sister. Oh my goodness. I saw that. I nearly fell out the chair when I saw that for the first time. Let's go.
That is tough.
There it is. There it is.
Man. Yo, nigga, this is Brittany Renner right here, bro. After she takes her hat off, she's like, fuck, man. Fuck, man. What am I doing?
I don't think she has the hair problem of Tiger Woods, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how Tiger Woods allowed that to continue. I really don't. I think he want to be indebted. Shoot, he loves being bald. What can I say? Hey, you know what I mean? So, hey, shout out to Tiger. Shout out to Tiger. I hope he's doing well. Let's go. But Tiger, do know you got family out there. You got family. You got family.
All right, man. All right.
Brittany Renner's family.
All right. Dude, I'm gonna get banned on YouTube for bullying, bro. At this point.
Get my body done.
Hey, man. You 34, bro. You 34. Might be time to do some surgery. You know, you holding a little bit of water. You drinking too fucking much. You got the turkey neck coming. Hey, man.
I don't need a wig.
Okay.
Baby, I ain't no pig with a wig.
Bruh. Your cheeks are fat as fuck. What are you talking about?
And she's got that double chin coming in. Oh, my God. Jeez. She's got that double chin coming in. Y'all. Brittany, what happened? Brittany, what happened? Oh, baby, what happened, man? Oh, man. Oh, man. Stay off the weed. Stay off the Haagen-Dazs, dear. It's starting to affect badly on you. And that alcohol, you been ingesting a little too much. You got to get on that cardio bit again. I thought you were trying to be a personal trainer out here, a fitness influencer. Unfortunately, not the case here. That chin starting to break in. Let's go.
I think she drinks a lot, bro. Something's wrong because, like, her face is always fat. Like, I don't understand. Ooh. That's tough. Hey, man. Nigga. Hey, man.
Oh, man. She looked like Tiger Woods on the 14th hole walking. My girl looks like Tiger Woods walking to the 14th at Augusta. Holy heck, man. Just worry about the next pinch. He just, shanked his par 3 shot. Oh my gosh, it's in the woods. She's got to think of a plan to get out of there. She got to think of a plan. Unfortunately, there is no plan. This is the plan. This is the final plan, and she didn't listen when she had the chance, and now she's crashing out, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin told her, better settle down. Here she is, reaping what she sows.
That's tough, man. This is what happens, though. You ride the cock carousel in your 20s. You have fun. You fuck rappers. You fuck NFL players. You fuck NBA players. Hey, this is the life that awaits you, man.
Yep.
Right? Only problem is, like, between her and Tiger can always go get another bitch. She can't go get another guy, though, bro.
Truth be told, Myron Gaines. Yes. Yeah, man. Tigers is a multi-millionaire, damn near billionaire. His worry lines are because how am I going to invest all this money? What am I going to do with all this cash? You're wondering where your next meal's coming from. Although you do have meals, ladies and gentlemen. Brittany Renner has meals. Believe me, that double chin tells the story. Let's go.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna stop right there, ladies and gentlemen. With Myron Gaines, end of things. Thank you very much to Myron Gaines. Lord knows he is on a roll cooking these folks. ABBA from ABBA and Preach, Brittany Renner. What's it now? Um, oof, the former vice president. It's just a roll. Myron Gaines is on a roll, ladies and gentlemen, and so we should be. Shout out to Myron Gaines doing wonderful things YouTube streets. Do sign up to MyronGaines.s if you so choose. And yeah, he's damn near 1 million subscribers. Yeah, but unfortunately, YouTube is YouTube. YouTube is YouTubing. If you know, you know, ladies and gentlemen. But let's get into the ladies' perspective. We have our girl here, Reva TV. And even she is seeing the crash out for what it is. And thank goodness for people like Reva. Let's get my girl here. Let me move myself over here and get my girl Reva. Let's see where the crash out is, because even she's seeing the crash out for what it is. In her video, Brittany Renner loses after XPJ Washington upgrades. Yes, he did upgrade. He did upgrade. He traded this girl in and just, hey. The juice ain't worth the squeeze, although he regrets said decision to be with this woman every single day. Shout out to Reva TV, doing wonderful things YouTube streams. Like and subscribe to Reva TV as we get into this, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I'm back again with another video about Brittany Renner. Okay? What we are witnessing right now is Brittany Renner's full-on crash out of regret.
I wake up every morning and I'm like, who do I want to be today?
I understand what people say, because it's been so hard rebuilding my life financially.
If we want to know what is the base of all these conversations, it is regret. Regret that things didn't go the way that she wanted it to go with PJ Washington. Regret that a new woman is now able to, get all of the things that she, wanted to get and receive from the.
I don't know about the hand tattoo, my guy, but again, if she is fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive,
relationship,
I have no issues. Let's go.
It is regret. Okay, regret that she wasn't able to secure a bigger baller after said relationship ended. That is exactly what it is that we're witnessing. And if you guys are unaware of what I am talking about right now, Brittany Renner has been going viral pretty much every time that she puts herself on camera. Okay, she has been talking about Kevin Gates and the end of their relationship. She's talked about the fact that she, even though she literally converted 2 times for 2 separate different relationships.
Are you still Muslim, or was that a phase?
If you have to answer that question, if the Muslim era was not a phase, you need your head examined. As soon as she left that man, the Muslim was out the window. What? Islam? I don't know what the hell that is. Jesus. What's this head wrap on my head? Get that off my head. I need to get back into my thought boxes and my thought and in my thought gear. Jesus. Oh my God. My streetwalker gear is here somewhere. Where is it? Where? If you think this woman stayed as a Muslim after she left Kevin Grace, you must be laughing just like she is.
No, I actually got baptized in March. Now I don't really follow any religion.
She talked about the fact that she don't take no man seriously.
Baby, it's not that nobody takes me seriously. I don't take these men seriously.
Now,
why would they? Why indeed would they?
on her latest bit, okay, she's talking about the fact that her ex basketball star PJ Washington and how he is a deadbeat father because he never bought school supplies for his child, although she's getting $6,000 per month in child support. We're just going to go ahead and dive into the conversation. And of course, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, and my opinion on this entire situation.
I don't think people
Okay, here's the thing about women when they get $6,000 a month. Most of that money spent on themselves, not on their child. It doesn't take a lot of money to spend on a child. Usually, if it comes to bills and keeping a roof over your head and such and such and such, mostly it's for maintenance and such. The funds are supposed to be for the child. Clearly, if you cannot live on $6,000 a month, let's do the calculation, 12, 6, $86,000 a year. I'm sure she's getting some sort of alimony payment as well. Yeah, and you live like the top 10 to 15% of people in the United States, something's wrong. You cannot budget. You cannot allot money for said child and live frugally on your own. That's why she's doing these kick streams. A lot of the money that should have been spent on a child went to buying a lot of the equipment and trying to live above her means, trying to live a lifestyle that she cannot afford and she should not afford because of the fact that she's taking care of said child and living well above said means. It's and that's why she's going back to family court and asking for more money so she can spend it on herself again. This is not for her child. She's spending most of that money on herself. Please do your research. Let's go.
talk about how, like, you really have a forever tie to somebody when you have a kid with them. And it doesn't matter what y'all's relationship is.
I noticed the joy she has in her face when she talks about the, forever bond that you have with somebody. Right? Like she almost is like lighting up about the fact that they are going to be connected for life because of the child that they have together.
I'm going to be honest, there is no co-parenting because co-parenting would require two, harmonious, togetherness, a team. And it's not that with my child's father.
Yeah, well, what she was referring to that is that she wants to be in the house with said father. That's what she means by a team. She wants to be married. She wants to be with this gentleman, but she can't leave well enough alone, as stated. She cannot sit still. She cannot just be a mother. She cannot stop embarrassing herself. That's why they're not together. That's why she's not. As I'm paraphrasing here, I'd rather sit on the corner of a roof of a faulty house than live inside with a vexatious woman. And this is this is the epitome of vexatious woman. Let's continue.
After all that shit going back and forth with his wife.
Now, if you guys are unaware of what she's talking about when it comes to the back and forth, there was a video posted by Brittany Renner of her exchange when they were doing a child, drop-off pickup where PJ and his wife came to pick up their child from where Brittany Renner was. And basically, from what we saw, she made it very chaotic. It was very drama-filled. Her mama was cursing out the wife. It was a mess.
Every single time we come here and he cries, we're going to record that.
And remember, she did this in order to gain some sort of fandom. She tried to put PJ Washington on blast when she didn't have to do this. She didn't have to record this at all. She just wanted to get herself in the news. And this is the problem with these modern women, especially women like Brittany Renner. She just wants to not only embarrass herself, but you as well. And that's why, gentlemen, you have got to choose your women wisely. Sometimes you got to go down low to go up in cooperation, but it's so much better than living with a woman such as this. Let's go.
Man, it's up with me. Just know that it's up.
This is my thing. A lot of women don't realize they claim, the dad isn't around because he wants to hurt me or whatever the case is.
Because I don't have help from my child's father who doesn't even want to pay for school supplies and can do for his other kids but doesn't want to do for our child because you're still mad at me.
But if you are continually contentious, okay? If you are continually...
Hold on just a second. Let me do a Omaha here. Omaha. Hold on just a second. How many kids does PJ Washington have? How? Oh, let me go Google here. Let me just do this here. There's always Jimmy this bullshit. How many children does PJ Washington have? Yes. Let's see if she is actually lying. Let's see. Oh, yeah, 3 children. Paul. Okay, so he started early. Well, he has got Paul, and he has born. We have with his wife. Okay, 2 with his wife and 1 with his. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, he has 2 with his wife. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Well, you shouldn't have children with his wife, girl. Please, please, please take 1,000 seats wide over there, please. Yes. Let's get back onto Instagram. Sorry about that. I never saw the commotion happening in the background. All right. Let's get back into this. Thank you very much for joining me here on Talk Live. We are back on Instagram as we are on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we just went by and verified PJ Washington's children. Actually, he has 3 children, 2 with his current wife, totally fine, and 1 with Brittany Renner. And believe me, he is. Well, you gotta love all children, but with this girl, oh my God. Well, it's easy to have second thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Easy to have second thoughts. Let's go.
Coming on the internet, bashing this man, you're causing conflict, you're talking about his wife, you're doing all these things. You are the one who was standing in between your child and his father's relationship. It's you that's the problem.
He probably hates that I'm public with what's going on, but I mean, I'm not protecting him. So.
But we already know that.
There you go. She's there. She can't just shut up and raise a child. She has to go public because she craves the spotlight. Again, modern woman's absolute drug is attention and adulation, and this woman is the epitome of such. She needs to be in front of a camera, even if she flops, even if her children need therapy well into the future. She just needs to have people's attention because she wants to be a star. She wants to be the next Kim Kardashian. The only problem is Kim Kardashian knew when to shut the hell up and knew when to be a mother, knew when to shun the spotlight. Although, to be fair, what she's doing with Northwest and ongoing forward, that's a bit of a travesty in and of itself. You can read into that what you will. But at least when it was time to be mommy, it was time to be mommy. She would never badmouth the father in a relationship, a.k.a. Kanye West. Never really, no. Never took it public. They co-parent as they should. And that's something that Brittany Renner will never do because she wanted the prize. She couldn't get it. And now she's being very, very scornful and spiteful. Let's continue.
Brittany Renner has a really hard time realizing that she can be the problem in anything that she's experiencing, right? Like when she talked about, the men that she's dated, she called them closeted. Like all the problem had to be on them.
Whether they're closeted, whether they hate their life, whether they're insecure, they can't really handle being with you, whatever their funky excuses for being lousy, it's just like, I don't gotta take that.
She talked about how she's dated rich men and regular men, and she's got the same results every time.
Would you ever date a guy that's not famous? Baby, I already did that. I did not get a different outcome.
Wouldn't you be...
Listen, makeup is sorcery, ladies and gentlemen. You saw what it does to a woman such as Brittany Renner. Let's go.
The common...
Oh, sorry. Let's go. Oh, what happened?
Denominator in that?
Co-parenting situation is solo parenting with legal structure at best. That's just what it is. Like I just sent him a list for school supplies, and he said the least you can do is get school supplies. It's like that's like what I'm dealing with. When the thing is like you don't have money for school supplies, babe. It's the fact that in our court-ordered agreement, anything school related, he's supposed to cover.
Mind you,
she can't even look at the camera when she says school supplies. $6,000 a month should be able to cover school supplies. What she's doing with that money is spending it on herself. I kid you not. She's depriving that child of that money, and that is an absolute shame. She's getting alimony. I kid you not. She's getting that. This woman is earning 6 figures, guaranteed, either on Instagram or on her kick stream or through the courts. She is earning 6 figures comfortably, and yet she spends it on herself, wastes said money, and asks for more. Absolute balderdash. And this woman, listen, she is a scourge, I can tell you.
$6,000 per month for child support. Okay, $6,000 for a very small child. That is supposed to cover, that could more than cover, if that money is only for the child, that could more than cover a lot of the things that that child would need, right? But what a lot of these women do is they don't want to pick up their portion as well, right? So it's like, oh, well, your child needs lights, so they say, oh, you got to pay the light bill, oh, you got to pay internet, oh, you got to pay cable, you got to pay this, because that's how your child is going to, live. That's what they need. They need hot water, all this kind of stuff, forgetting that as a parent, they're also supposed to take up their responsibility as well on their own lifestyle and their own bills. But they
So that is indeed the problem. See, here's the thing about Brittany Renner. She's basically living off of PJ Washington's dime. Plain and simple, to the point. She does not want to get a job. She doesn't want to get regularly paid. All she wants to do is get on kick streams and try to be famous. That's it. That's her gig. And if that means neglecting her end of said child support in order to support herself and these kick streams, that's what she's going to do. And that's why she's running back to the court and saying, oh, listen. But there's going to come a day where she's going to have to go to court, and the court's going to ask, hey, what are you doing in order to supplement income? Well, she's doing kick stream, and she's going to make up some funny number. When in fact, she cannot leave well enough alone. She cannot do her bit for her child. She expects PJ to pick up everything, and that includes light bills, phone bills, dental bills, health requirements, school supplies, school bills, food, water. She's living off said child support, and then spending whatever she wants from her alimony on herself. The child support's paying the bills. That's why she doesn't have enough for her child. And then she gets alimony for herself. That's why she's living above her needs. And now she's asking for more. Absolute lunacy.
They don't do that.
It's like I have double the responsibility, not really half the help. That's okay. God sees all.
Because they're
Yeah. God sees all. God sees what you're doing with that money, and you're literally splurging it on yourself. Stop lying to us.
there and they're the 24/7 parent, they make it seem like that is their contribution. And so everything else financially has to come from the other party, right? Which is crazy because obviously, logically speaking, we all know it would make sense for you to give your child to their father who is more well off 100% of the time while you get yourself together and then you see your child here and there. But if she does that, she'll no longer get that $6,000.
I understand why people.
That's right. She'll have to pay child support. And that's what she doesn't want to do. She doesn't want to have to go out, get a job, and have to support her child. No, she'd rather keep her child close and live off the residue of his child support expenses. Believe me. The reason why she's doing that stream and she's going out and doing all these things, because she doesn't have a job. She literally doesn't have a job. Her literal job is to use PJ Washington's money to do what the hell she wants. That's her job. That cell phone in her hand, that's from PJ Washington. The clothes on her back, that's from PJ Washington. The sunglasses on her head, PJ Washington. The makeup on her face, PJ Washington. All PJ Washington. She does not have any income whatsoever. And that's why we call her Tiger Woods, because she's a crash out. She's a literal crash out. She is a swindling little crash out. And I hope the court sees this for what it is and punishes this woman for taking not give her another dime. Let her live off what she receives, because clearly she's wasting it. She's scrounging it. Man.
Because it's been so hard rebuilding my life financially.
She did one of her most recent streams where she was making this face and acting a little crazy. And in this stream, she started to do deflection. Okay? When a lot of people are unhappy with the position that they're in, they start to deflect and they start to project their feelings onto other people. Okay?
You mean not take accountability? Really, Reva? No, not Brittany. Brittany's the most responsible person on the planet. How do you? Come on, not Brittany. Brittany is so responsible. She is so together. She has so much common sense, so much intelligence. She can literally, she understands 2 and 2 is 4. Come on, seriously, absolutely. Come on.
She started off the conversation basically saying that she knows that PJ is watching her stream because he wished that he could be a streamer like her.
And also to my baby daddy, PJ, I know you're going to watch this because I know your dream is to stream. You wish you could stream instead of having to never mind.
No, he's dreaming that you shut up and stop embarrassing him. This is embarrassing now. Is this your ex-wife? Yep. You gotta go to practice and have to relive the stories how his ex-wife is trying to embarrass him daily, and how he regrets the day he let her into his life.
Practice.
Mind you, PJ just signed a contract to make $90 million. And she's saying that he wishes that he could be a streamer instead of having to go to practice every day.
No, go to practice.
Stop playing with me and stop playing with our son. On everything I love, babe, Fed's building the case. Okay? And you keep playing. Okay, that's why you're going to get traded. That's why no good is going to come to you.
Here we go again, right? And this is another thing that a lot of women do. She can't give the child to the father because then she won't have anything to talk about.
Nope.
Like she can't feed into a certain narrative or create a narrative if there's peace on that side or if the child is over there. So she has to keep the child, and then that way she has conflict that's going to keep arising so she can keep going viral talking about the same things.
Here's the thing about Brittany Renner. She broke. Brittany Renner is broke. All that she receives right now, it comes from PJ Washington. I kid you not. She is broke. And the minute that she hands her child over to PJ and he obtains full custody, she is going to have to pay child support. And she does not have the income necessary to, or doesn't want to pay income to PJ Washington in and of itself. She doesn't want it. She doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to do it. And that's why she is alone these days. That's why she would rather keep the child to herself. And no man wants to deal with her. She's a basket case. She is a literal basket case. And Myron said it years ago. Kevin Samuels said it years ago. You need to get your life together. You need to get yourself in the straight and narrow and stop acting like a thought. But she didn't want to listen. She wants the spotlight. And instead of famous, she became infamous.
You keep talking about the Lord and you want to carry that Bible around as a prop. Boy, if you don't stop.
So I'm currently cleaning house, out with the old, in with the new, manifesting a new wardrobe, inshallah. Let nothing that we've been through be in vain, and that whoever needs to hear whatever needs to be shared through us, through the wisdom that you've gifted us, please use us, speak through us.
No. Now, here's another thing. How do you know what he's doing? How are you so aware of what is going on? Okay, you living your life, you so unbothered, you don't care, you don't want that man, you so far removed from that situation and all of that. Why are you so invested on what he's doing and what he claims to be? Why?
Because she's obsessed, Reva. She's absolutely obsessed with PJ, and she knows that he is the one that got away. She groomed him. He was supposed to be the retirement plan. She just couldn't leave well enough alone. She just couldn't sit still and be a wife and a mother. The plan all along was to live a life of luxury and simplicity. That was their plan. But she couldn't leave well enough alone. She always craved the spotlight. She always wanted to be the main character. The thing about it is, when you're with a man such as PJ Washington, he's the main character, and she couldn't take that. And because she couldn't sit still, because she couldn't be a wife, because she couldn't live a life to which her grooming became accustomed, she's now here streaming, showing her ass off, and embarrassing herself and her children. Let's go.
Why do you care?
Is it you're okay with doing what you're doing to our son, and you got your other kids living a certain kind of way, and you think that, and people think that shit's funny? You think that got over? You think that's cool?
It is cool because we're dealing with. We're laughing over here, Brittany. Just to let you know, we are laughing, not at him, at you, at you, at you.
Deadbeat, and I'm always gonna have my issue is always gonna be with you.
Again, there's an easy solution to this. Give him full custody. If you want what's best for your child and you want your child to be afforded a certain type of lifestyle that you personally cannot provide them, why not give the child to the father? Why not? I think that's very logical. Why not give the child to his father?
Because she'll have to pay child support to him. She don't want to do that. She don't want to be responsible. She don't want to be the one having to come up with the money every month. It'll be adjusted for her benefit, maybe $500 a month, if that, but she don't want to do that. That's just being responsible. That would be way too responsible. That would be way too accountable. No, she'll never do that.
Because then you can't call him a deadbeat.
Let's all settle up then, because you be letting that. The reason that you're even still married to that, because y'all keep trying to prove a point to me. Because that's what it is.
Like, this is crazy. He got married to a woman, okay, and in a relationship with her, doing all the most, have children, all that kind of stuff, to prove a point to his ex from yesteryear? Are you crazy? And I was wondering, I'm like, where's all this stuff coming from? Until I went onto the wife's social media. And I went onto the wife's social media, and you know what I saw? I saw that PJ got his wife's face tattooed on his back. Okay? I saw PJ's wife and him posted up in what I thought was a department store, only to find out that it was her bedroom closet. The fact that this woman is out here living the life that you wanted to live because you had him first, okay? You sat down and said that is the man who you wanted to marry.
I know trying to get married to him?
No, I'm not trying to. I just
well,
told
no,
you.
Were you?
I was. I thought that was my guy.
Because she is getting all of the things that you are not getting, that's why you're really mad.
Yes. Now we're getting to the heart of it, Reva. That's exactly why she's mad. Every time his wife posts on Instagram their lifestyle, she cries a tear. She gets a little bit more angry. She gets a little bit, off the rails, as they say. She said, that could have been my life, and I couldn't sit still for 25 years and let it happen. Kevin warned her. Myron warned her. DJ Academics warned her. She wouldn't listen. And she is left with her regrets. And that's why you get the look that you see on this girl's face right here. That's why you get that look. That's why you get that look. She can't believe she blew all that cash, blew that opportunity because she couldn't sit still. And that will be with her for the rest of her natural life.
Let's tell the truth. That's why you're really upset with what is going on. That's why, all of this stuff that she's spewing, at the root of that is all regret. Mm-hmm. Dang, why didn't I play my cards right? Why didn't I figure this out? Why didn't we go to therapy? Why didn't I work on myself? Why didn't we try to figure out things? That's what it is. It don't matter what she say. Because women who are truly far removed from the situation don't even have the energy to keep talking about the same person. Because they're so over it.
So yeah, I'm going to be in Mississippi with my family who supports me. Because I don't have help from my child's father who doesn't even want to pay for school supplies.
Yes, you do. You have help from your child's father, but however, you choose to spend said funds on yourself, including that trip to Mississippi with your family. You don't think we see through we see through the lies, we see through the holes here? You can fool some people some of the time. You can't fool all people all the time, Brittany. You can't. You can't eat through $6,000 a month and have people not ask questions and saying, where's all that money going? But you don't want to answer those questions, do you, Brittany? You do not want to answer where that money is going, because I'll tell you where it's going. It's going towards your living expenses. That's how you pay your rent, your mortgage each month is through that child support. And your alimony, as much or as little as it is, goes towards you. And this is just another way of you trying to siphon money out of him and trying to try to obtain a lifestyle to which you had but lost.
And do for his other kids, but doesn't want to do for our child because you're still mad at me. You're still mad at me because you really didn't want this to end.
Mind you, when she did interviews before,
Mad at her because she didn't want it. No, he really wanted it to end, especially how you're tripping out right now. Oh, he really wanted that to end.
for that, she said that he put her out.
Did the breakup actually happen soon after the baby, or was it kind of during the pregnancy?
There was a lot that happened when I was pregnant. And when I found out, he told me to get the out of our house when I was 7.5 months pregnant.
Now the conversation is that you left him.
You're still mad at me because you really didn't want this to end.
She also sat down and was talking about Kevin Gates all over again, talking about how he's so in love with her too.
Yeah, talking about some Kevin loved you. I don't care. He said, yeah, he did. And he still does. Because if I can inspire you to get up in the middle of the night and go write a 12-minute diss song about whatever I still got you. You're not as indifferent as you play.
I have to.
Really? You got Kevin Gates. You got Kevin Gates. You got Kevin Gates. Okay. Sure. I believe you. I believe you. I totally believe you.
Say this for the women who are out there who really believe that you do no wrong and you're perfect and there's nothing that you have to work on, and if you're the prize in every kind of situation, and if all the men who you have been in relationships with, if the relationships don't work out, it has to do with them and not have to do with you. I have to just be honest with you guys. This will be your reality. Bitterness.
Okay? This barks and bites.
Bitterness, misery. You will be in spaces where you will victimize yourself and constantly have this kind of approach that again, you don't need to change anything, fix anything, move anything around. Everybody's so obsessed with you and in love with you and all of these things. You will have this mindset.
You're still mad at me because you really didn't want this to end.
And it will keep you in a space that you will keep doing this.
Yep.
Different guy, different tax bracket, different situation, same results, because the common denominator in that situation is you.
And you know what? It's so good that Reva did that circling motion, because what she's doing is circling the toilet bowl. She's about to get flushed. Simple as that. She's about to get flushed. Brittany Renner realizes that she'll soon have to buy the drinks. Brittany Renner realizes that she'll soon, the lies that in terms of her child support aren't sustainable. And it will, and then she'll be left alone with her regrets once again. Left alone with her regrets. And it's a shame, because she had it all and she threw it away. But is that our fault? No, we're just here for the crash out.
You have to be aware of the things that you need to change.
Would you ever date a guy that's not famous? Baby, I already did that. I did not get a different outcome.
Now, after all these clips started going viral on social media, a lot of women actually took to the comments and are seeing through the foolishness that she's spewing, right? Because she's doing this, part of it is like, oh yeah, we're all women against men, and so all these women will, be on my side and support me and hear me. But a lot of the women are like, girl, we know what this is. As you can see here, the first comment says, she's jealous of his wife and their kids.
Remember what I just said. You can fool some people some of the time, but you can't fool people all the time, including the feminist echo chamber. Soon they'll turn on you, and they'll ask questions like, What are you talking about? $6,000 a month is more than enough to take care of a child. You're doing something else with that money. I wonder what it is.
Next comment says, he doesn't neglect the child, he neglects her. It's her, not him. Next comment says, she keeps moving. Is he supposed to chase her around? She's in a new state every year. It's ridiculous. His job is based in Dallas. Next comment says, she gets child support money that should be able to get the kids school supplies. Next comment says, when he was co-parenting, she threatened to stop him from getting their son every time. Next comment says, I just don't understand then what is the purpose of child support? Because you say he won't buy school supplies, yet you get child support. So shouldn't that go towards his school supplies? Because isn't the child support for...
Okay, this is a bit of a run-on sentence here. Yeah, a period would be nice. I'm just saying. Yeah, a period would be nice.
your son's needs? So it really doesn't make any sense why she's complaining about him not buying school supplies.
How about a comma? How about a comma? Let's get a comma in there. You know, maybe I ain't asking for a semicolon and colon. A comma and period is all. That's all. Thank you.
Next comment says, she's hella difficult. I wouldn't deal with her either. Next comment says, $66,000 a year tax-free and can't get school supplies with that. Next comment says, mind you, she's the one who started the back and forth and posted it.
Yep.
Next comment says, girls, stop it. School related would be extracurricular activities, sports, uniforms, etc. She can clearly cover school supplies with the money she already receives. Hashtag unnecessary behavior.
As you can see, she's just trying to get more money out of PJ Washington because she's jealous of the relationship he has with his new wife and their family, and they're moving on, and she just can't seem to do so. She's living in regret. This is what living in regret looks like. Living in regret, ladies and gentlemen, looks like this. That's what living in regret looks like. Literally tearing your hair out, wondering why did you give up such a cush, and I repeat, cush opportunity. And it's eating her up inside every single day. And she just can't move on. She has to sit there and take it. We're going to leave it right there, folks. And we're going to keep watching this Brittany Renner saga because I rather enjoy it myself because Lord knows that my fiance wouldn't be crashing out just like this. But there you go. But again, Brittany Renner, we hope that you seek help. We hope that you get the assistance that you need. But I hope you don't get any more child support because quite simply, you don't deserve it. Never did deserve it. And I would look up Tiger Woods and see what sort of lineage you have with him because you do bear a resemblance, ladies and gentlemen. You really do bear a resemblance. I'm here for the crash out. I am here for the crash out. Thank you very much for joining me here on Talk Live on IG and YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Shout out to Reva TV. Do subscribe to Reva TV, doing wonderful things in YouTube streets. Also, Myron Gaines, the one and only Myron Gaines. Yes, he's at 565,000 subscribers on YouTube. Shout out to him. He is working hard. The only thing is he's demonetized, but he has other avenues, other revenue streams to which has kept him in a very lofty position, and Lord knows we need his voice today more than ever. Now they're taking out the one and only, trying to take out the one and only Andrew Tate, and we're going to be seeing about further proceedings. So look out for Talk Live. I think he has a bail hearing coming up. His extradition hearings are coming up as well, so we're going to be following that, and we'll be following up with Andrew Tate, so do watch out for that as we look to see if he can find justice in the United States, because I tell you, when he goes back to Britain, I tell you what, he is cooked. They're trying to put him underneath the jail. But they'll never do such things to Brittany Renner, and Lord knows, our brain cells are truly accosted here. So thank you very much for joining me here on Talk Live. I think this is going to be the last one of Caravana Week. So I do wish all who participate a very fun one. I ain't going to be out. We'll see about Friday, but definitely Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I'll be out. I have 3 occasions to go to. First will be the parade. I will be playing. Absolutely. I don't go to the parade unless I'm playing. That is my vow. That's why I had to get in shape and make sure, because I got to be bare chested out there. So Lord knows, it's down to year 12 once again, once again, once again. Anyways, shout out to Jamal McGlure, Toronto Revelers, doing it big. Hopefully, we can win Band of the Year for the second year in a row. And that party, I do love that party in celebration of such things. And I will be early for that. I will be early for that. So shout out to my man Jamal McGlure, and R.I.P. to his mother Marion, and she just passed away this year, and all condolences once again to Marion McGlure. So again, thank you very much for joining me here on Talk Live, and we'll be back next week with another round of shows as it goes, ladies and gentlemen. And we're praying for Vinny. We're praying for Vinny, as we know, my Arsenal people right here. We're praying for Vinny, ladies and gentlemen. I think things are moving in the right direction. That's all I'm saying. Things are moving in the right direction. But with Guimaraes, hopefully that thing's done. But I hope you have a great long weekend if you're in Canada. And as I said, Sundays is Quench, Monday is Rehab, and I'll see you about Friday. We're gonna see about Friday. Anyways, shout out to you all, and we're gonna see you very, very soon. Thank you very much for joining me here, Talk Live. It has reached the 1:30 hour mark on this, and that's enough for Brittany Renner. Let's continue. And the crash out continues, ladies and gentlemen. And shout out Tiger Woods, maybe family. And we're gonna leave it here on IG. And I'm going to leave it here on YouTube. I'm going to do some cardio because Lord knows Saturday's D-Day, baby. It's time to show and prove, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much for joining me.